Let's freaking go. Our Washington Commanders just won 11 games. 11 games, something I've never seen before in my entire life. Bro, I'm still pumped. It's been an hour and a half since the win, and I don't even know what to do, bro. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do except for celebrate. This is insane. Jaden Daniels leading the team down the field in overtime for a touchdown of Zach Ertz. Great catch. Great catch. I don't even know what to say, man. We won 11 games, first time since 1991. A little pathetic, but first time since 1991. Jaden Daniels, 227 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, a pick, 127 rushing yards, and we needed him to run. We needed him to be Lamar Jackson today in order for us to win this game because our receivers weren't catching anything. Terry was shut down. I hate to say it, but he was. Zacchaeus did have a touchdown. Zach Ertz had 2. But for the most part, our receivers did not show up tonight. And oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. We've won 11 freaking games. Jaden Daniels is really Superman. I feel like he's been Superman this entire season, whether it be the touchdown pass where he got shellacked by a defensive player and threw it to Terry McLaurin in that Cincinnati Bengals game, or the Hail Mary against Chicago that will forever live on in Washington history, Washington glory, to today's game to clinch us a playoff spot. We're in the 6th seed as well, which is super big because now we'd be playing the Rams if the playoffs were to start today instead of playing the Philadelphia Eagles, which we do not want to play right now, especially with how they've showed up in previous weeks and this week and crushing the Cowboys, who we play next week. So, man, like everything felt right for us today. Everything felt right for us today. But in terms of the game itself, of course, they made it harder than it really should have been. We really should have stopped the Falcons in this week's game, but we ended up, having deficit early in the game. But that's nothing. That's nothing for someone like Jaden Daniels, right? That's nothing. 2 touchdown deficit, 10-point deficit. That's nothing. That's nothing for Jaden Daniels. He's shown that all freaking season. We have ourselves a quarterback. If you didn't know already, after week 3, we definitively have a quarterback at this point. And I'm just excited for the future. I've been here at my sister and brother-in-law's house, and they've showed me nothing but love. And we were here with a bunch of Commanders fans, and it was a truly great experience to have as we clinch a playoff spot with the Washington Commanders. First time since 1991 that we've won 11 games in a season. I believe we're the last NFL team to do that since 1991, if I'm not mistaken. And I think the Lions won 11 games a couple seasons ago, and they were tied with us in terms of longest drought. But wow, 11 games, bro. 11 games. The division is not in play because Philadelphia did win today. But still, to play the Los Angeles Rams 6th seed, we do have to win next week. If we beat the Dallas Cowboys next week, the Dallas Cowturds, then we have a very good chance, I think, in the playoffs. But bro, I can't even think about that right now. I'm thinking about tonight's game. And there's so many different moments that were really nerve-wracking. I mean, the Zacchaeus drop, right, that would have allowed us to prolong our drive and maybe wouldn't have allowed an overtime possession or us going into overtime, making things more stressful for all of us fans. Feels like we can't even get a blowout win against a good team. But, oh my gosh, bro. Jaden Daniels maneuvering in and out, trying to go out of bounds. In that last possession, driving down the field, you got shellacked by that defensive player in Atlanta before that last touchdown. It doesn't matter. Jaden Daniels, he throws dimes. That's all he does. I will say today, he did not have the greatest of passing games for sure. He had that pick that was uncharacteristic of him earlier in the game. And he missed some throws that, Jaden Daniels should make. And he has made this season. But outside of that, Jaden did his thing, bro. 100. That's a record for Jaden Daniels thus far early in his NFL career. 127 yards on the ground. And again, we needed every single one of those. Brian Robinson had 13 carries for 60 yards, 4.6 average, but he was not great late in the game. We had to rely more on Chris Rodriguez, who did get us a touchdown. And then defense. I want to talk about the defense a little bit because I did not like what our defense did, especially that last Falcons touchdown drive. We allowed them to score that touchdown. It was 4th and 8? 4th and goal, but from the 8-yard line. and we allowed a touchdown. And what they started, I think they were backed up because of a botched snap, and they were backed up to what, their 20+ yard line, and we allowed them to score a touchdown there. We allowed them, but we still ended up winning. But if we're gonna try to beat a Los Angeles Rams team who knows how to put up points in a hurry, we saw that against the Buffalo Bills earlier in the season where they put up 40+ points. We got to be on our A game defensive wise. We need Marshawn Lattimore. Because our DBs are just toast. Saber still, he's been good for us for most of the season, but today he was not good. He allowed Drake London to get in and out of his break on a first down completion late in the game on fourth down. And if Falcons did not convert there, then pretty much would have been game over for them. Terrell Burgess, I believe, 24. Not great, and you name it. Noah didn't have the greatest of game. Noah I, as Louis T likes to call him. But we did a pretty good job for most of the game. But then at the end, we just gave up a bunch of points, and we made it hard on ourselves, and that's not great. Penix didn't have the greatest of games. 223 yards, touchdown, a pick, but he was throwing some dimes late in the game. That dime that he threw for the last Atlanta touchdown was pretty nice. And I think we should talk about how this rookie class might go down in terms of the quarterback position as the greatest ever, or the greatest in a while. Because you have Jaden, obviously offensive rookie of the year. Like, stop talking about anybody else. Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Michael Penix. Like, that's 4 quarterbacks, bro. That's 4 quarterbacks that could be legit studs at the position. Young quarterbacks. Shout out Michael Penix, born literally a day before me, year and all. And but I'm just excited, man. I'm excited because we won 11 games. 11. We have 11 wins. 10 wins. I kept saying that 10 wins was the greatest season. 10-6, no playoff wins. 2012 was the greatest season I've ever seen from this team right here. And we won 11 games. And we might win a 12. We should win a 12 next week against the Cowboys. We should. But we shall see. I mean, they did not play well this week, but they've been a scrappy team thus far last few weeks since Dak has been down. And we saw that when they beat us, when we thought we would get that W. So, we need to win next week, 12-5. I mean, 12 wins, bro. Oh, my gosh. 12 wins. And I was talking to my brother-in-law about this, but he was telling me, like, this is our floor. This is really our floor, bro. This is really our floor. This is the worst you're going to see Jaden Daniels. The worst. I can't wait until next year. Like, as soon as next year, when we get a full offseason, we have edge guys on the market. I heard the Myles Garrett sort of conversation going on. I heard the Max Crosby sort of conversation going on. Either one of those would be great in DC. Great players here. Potentially getting a receiver like T. Higgins, who was great yesterday. I saw that Bengals game. And just really just putting all of our resources on that defense. If we do that, we'll be good, bro. We'll be Gucci. And we're already Gucci. We won 11 games. 11 games. And this is in a 16-game stretch, right? So we're 11-5. So if the season were to end today, 11-5. A lot of people like to talk about how, wins don't matter as much in a 17-game schedule, right? 12 wins is not as impressive as it was before. We won 11 games in 16 games. That's a great season for us here in DC. We haven't made it easy on ourselves. There've been a lot of stressful moments, a lot of stressful games, but we're here and we won at home. I saw that crowd today on TV. Amazing. The energy was there. All that talk about how DC, the DMV is not a sports area, sports region. That's all BS. We know that, just being here and growing up in this area. But we saw that out there today, and rain and all. And man, I'm just excited, bro. I'm so excited. We have Dallas next week, but again, I can't even think about next week. I can't think about the playoffs right now. All I'm thinking about is tonight. And we won 11 games. Soak it in, Commanders fans. All the suffering that we've been through, especially the last 4 years, right? The name change. We've had 3 different names in 4 years. You know, the allegations, harassment allegations, off the field stuff, constant drama, one article after another article after another article. And especially those young fans out there who are in about my age group, we have no reason to still be here, but we are here. And this team gave us a season that we will not forget. And shout out Jaden Daniels. Thank you. Thank you for bringing back the hype. Thank you for bringing back the truest fandom. Thank you for bringing back the great memories, because this is a season, you name it, the Hail Mary, the touchdown against the Bengals, this playoff clinching game, the Cowboys touchdown. You know, we'll always remember the missed extra point, which I called before it happened, but still, that Cowboys touchdown, there's so many great memories, bro. What a season. What a season 2024 will go down as in Washington history, Redskins, Commanders, football team history. And I'm just glad, bro. I'm just glad to have this channel. Glad to have our Instagram page, which, guys, if you are not following, it's been going up, bro. Our Instagram page has been going up, and we appreciate all the support that all of you guys have given us. Like, I was just talking to someone who didn't know I was like running the page, and they were like, bro, like, your page is lit. Like, that's fire, you know? We appreciate all the support. But to go from April 2020, where this channel and Instagram page and all the channels, mediums that we've had started, April, May, June, July 2020, till now is crazy. Because not going to lie, last year at the end of the year, when we won 4 games, going back to where we started, when I started this channel, where I started this Instagram page, like, it was depressing, bro. It was depressing. But just like that, it took one player to transform this franchise. It took a GM, of course. It took a new owner who has been here for 2 seasons now. And look what's happened, bro. From 4-13 to 11-5. Who would have thought? Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the DMV Sports Zone channel. We like to post fire content like this as much as possible. Also, go follow our Twitter page. Again, out of all our mediums right now, Instagram page is popping, like genuinely popping. Please go follow it. Go follow our Twitter page at DMV Sports Zone, TikTok at DMV Sports Zone. But this is for all of you guys, bro. Man, we're really here, 11-5. Thank you, Jaden, bro. Thank you for just bringing all these memories to us, because we definitely needed them. Peace.